Hi, it's time for Street Talk, your voice and your views on the issues in the news. Recent figures show that the United States is the most heavily armed society in the world. There are 90 guns for every 100 people. US citizens own 270 million of the world's 875 million known firearms, according to the Graduate Institute of International Studies in Geneva. About half of the 8 million new guns manufactured worldwide each year are purchased in the United States. Coming in second to the United States is Yemen, which has an average of 61 guns per 100 people. Manny in New York is shocked at the number of guns in America and writes, "It is easier to purchase a gun in the US than it is to get medical insurance, or in some cases even the basic staples of life. The obsession of protection and self-preservation has gotten totally out of hand." Sheila in California in the US believes gun owners need to be aware of the dangers involved. "It's very sad and disheartening that there are more people with guns than school diplomas. Those who buy these firearms seem to lack the basic knowledge of the repercussions involved in the act of using a gun on another human." Jamila in Stockholm in Sweden isn't surprised by the findings and writes, "This is America we're talking about. America is knee-deep in violence, from shootings at schools like Columbine and Virginia Tech to the current war against Iraq. They just can't seem to help themselves." If you're afraid of heights, then living in the Russian village of Sovkra-1 is definitely not an option. Residents of the small village tucked away in the Russian Republic of Dagestan are known for their tight-roping skills, which they've practiced now for centuries. The village is called Sovkra-1 because there is another town nearby with the same name. No one knows for sure how the tightrope tradition began, although the best guess is that men wanted to go to great heights to impress the ladies. In any case, it's the only village for miles where you can find all members of one family perched on wire more than a story high. Residents of this peculiar village have even opened a school for those wanting to learn how to perform this daredevil art. Will cars fueled by gasoline soon become extinct? The London Science Museum is hosting an exhibit on the future of motoring, put together by students from 2 universities in the United Kingdom. These 2 cars can reach high speeds of up to 150 miles per hour without damaging the environment. They're made of 95% biodegradable and recyclable materials, including tires made out of potatoes and a shell made from hemp fibers. The brake pads are made from cashew shells and other vegetable fibers. Most of the vehicle's components are biodegradable or recyclable. For now, however, the speed car can only be used on a racetrack. I don't know if I want to get into a car made of fruits and vegetables, especially on a racetrack. When you're busy and have no time to tidy up, your home can feel like it's upside down. But what if it was? Literally. The dizziness begins within seconds of walking around the structure, which is also tilted sideways to add to the effect. The inverted house was built in just over 100 days by Polish businessman and philanthropist Daniel Sapiewski, who got the idea to build the house when Poland was still under communist rule. He wanted a structure to symbolize how everything in the world today is not the way it should be. And that is it. Until next time, do keep sending in your questions and comments and point us to anything interesting or amusing for Street Talk. Remember, what you see here isn't necessarily the view of Al Jazeera. Some of the content has been edited, but for time and space reasons only. And that's the talk on the street.